We've all known that woman at some point in our lives, you know, the one who looks happier, hotter, and more successful. Instead of being inspired by them and befriending them, we become annoyed, we push them away. Our comeback coach, Dolores Jones, is here to help us sort this all out. Dolores, it's hard to like someone that seems perfect, but what you're saying is that these negative feelings tend to come from a place of fear within our own hearts?
Right, we call it an irritation. She irritates you, right? So this is how it works.
Right.
You're just feeling fabulous.
Oh, the mirror.
And then you walk in, right? But I don't want you to look at that irritation as an actual irritation. It can actually be an invitation for you to go deeper because something about that particular person didn't set well with you. And I have several questions for you to really probe and pick, right? So the question should be, why does this bother me? Why does she bother me? Why is she getting on my nerves? You know, why does she make me sick? And when you notice it's why does she make me, it's all about you. The other woman issue is your problem. It's really not her problem. It could be a lack of confidence, a lack of self-esteem, past hurts you haven't dealt with, disappointments, and it has nothing to do with her. So I want you to take it as an invitation, right? So as you ask yourself the question, why does this bother me? Why does she get on my nerves? Chances are there's something that you feel that you're missing or you're lacking or she has taken something from you. Really is an illusion. So here are a couple of exercises I want you to do. Because this is real live stuff. Firstly, I want you to acknowledge your real feelings towards the other woman. I don't like her. Okay, here's the question. Has she really given you reasons not to like her? Has she been rude?
Usually not. Usually women don't like other women because
we can be catty, because there's so much pressure on us to be so fabulous. So we look at you and we feel you fit the type. And so then the other question could be, why do I feel jealous? Why do I feel bitter? One of the things about bitterness is you've bought into something that person took something from you or some experience has kept you stuck, so you don't even feel that it's possible. Here's the other question. Is it possible that her happiness is magnifying your own unhappiness? And what can you do to improve your own happiness? I met a young lady named Jatina, right? And she was fabulous. She was young. She had her resume together. And I was sitting in this job that I didn't even know why I was still there. And she would walk by the office and bounce around. And I said, okay, Dolores Jones, check yourself. She can either be your friend or she can be your foe. So I went a little step further, which brings me to my third point. Admire her attributes and share them with her. I know this is hard.
So compliment the person on the very thing that's making you
Absolutely. You can
jealous.
either complain. Complaining is counterproductive. You're sitting there in your jealousy, and the person doesn't even know that you exist, honey. You're sitting there, you're fuming, it's stealing your joy. It's not productive. But if you say, you look great, can you tell me how you're so exciting? And I asked Tina, can you tell me how you did that resume, girl? You just stepped up. And she was so willing to give information. So go into a compliment versus complaining.
So did she become your friend?
Oh my God, did she not become my friend? She became such a good friend. She's like my sister friend whom I trust with my son.
Once that happened, once you tend to get past those initial feelings of threat, I've also found you tend to realize that person's human too.
Absolutely.
And they have their own problems and their own set of insecurities. Is that something that we all kind of figure out?
And that's the fourth point. I want you to invite the other woman out to lunch or dinner. And this allows you to get to know her. You all share stories. Now, I took a big girl leap. I did this with my stepdaughter's mother. And I knew she did not like me. And it wasn't because I gave her reasons to. It was just people were chatty and catty. And I said, I want to take you to dinner. And we sat and shared story. We shared stories of heartbreak. And we found out that we were so much alike. In so many ways, our pain was so similar, but we also knew that we could get past it. So we prayed together, we laughed, we hugged, and we exchanged information. And it was a wonderful thing. Regardless of what other people were thinking, I went through that. And that's a mature thing for you to do. And I even go into it with my book. Stop the dumb stuff. Because dumb is destructive, unsettling, miserable behavior. You're sitting there, you're miserable. The person has gone on about their lives, but other people feel the same way about you, you know. So getting in touch with those honest feelings, jealousy, envy, all of that. And you're sitting there puffed up.
Right.
The person's moved on. You're mad.
They don't know you're mad.
Right. And then if a person is in the gym working that body out, honey, you ask her, can I join you? There's no need to be sitting there envying her buttocks when you can get down and do those squats. Now, if you don't want to do the squats and she lets you in on it, then ferme la what? Ferme la bouche. That's still my positive French word, baby, for close your mouth. Now, you can do something about it. Don't take it as an irritation. Take it as an invitation. So when she walks by, you say, Girl, let's do us.
Are we doing the thank you?
Yeah, let's.
Oh, you look good.
You look good too.
You look
look good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, here comes a
How do
creeper.
I look, Dolores?
You look
Creeper
hot.
alert. Dolores, we're out of
Yes,
time.
it's okay.
But as always, thank you.
Yes, do it. Do it.
We do welcome questions for Dolores. Dolores is awesome about answering what's on your mind on
Yes.
Better Kansas City. So go to our Facebook page. And for more information about Dolores, we've also posted a link on our website to hers.
Yeah.
And her
Call
book.
me. We're gonna get you through the irritation and
We will.
accept the invitation.
She will.